Vicksburg, Mississippi. So who knows who's actually going to be on the stream. But as always, we will give it about 10 minutes. And we'll see if anybody wants to join in and say hello. And see where the walking goes. It's a beautiful 70 degrees. Trying to get some shady spots for the dog. So as always, we'll wait about 5 minutes for people to show up. See if anybody wants to. And we got one person. That's cool. I was saying I was going to give it 5 minutes. See if anybody hops on. We got one, and we are in. Hello, one person watching. We are in Vicksburg. Pretty kind of it's on the river. A little less down and out. What's up? Yes, I'm on again. I decided why not. We're stopping in Vicksburg. We still got some daylight. So I figure why not have a double live stream? And hey, we already got 4 people. We're walking around Vicksburg, Mississippi. Sorry, he's friendly. Appreciate your patience. Oh, I can tell. Came to the right place. You want to say hi to your friends? Say hi to your friends. Say hi to your friends. Hey, say hi to your friends. You can pet him. Loves attention more than anything. He's very emotionally needy. I'm never enough for him. So this helps. He's got to say hi to like 10 people a day. So it's like, all right, we got 2 so far. That helps. Thank you guys. Thanks for saying hi. I appreciate you too. Do you watch Dragoon Ball Z? I used to. I had to think for Chi-Chi. And you know what Chi-Chi means? Chi-Chi Japanese. You translate that as to an inappropriate body part in English. So there's I remember I used to get the bootleg guy when I was 12 years old. 12, 13. I used to get these Japanese bootleg Dragon Ball Z videos, and there's nudity in them. Probably shouldn't really talk too much about that, but man, those are the days. It was a place called Video Gamesters. You got a VHS and Master Roshi, and then Bulma. You'd see Bulma like fully expose herself. So I was a fan of Dragon Ball Z. I think I've since outgrown that. But yeah, thank you for the question. But I always like Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z, they have fun character development and a good plot, I guess. Goku and Gohan and Gohen and Go Shen and Go Chicken and Go Pig and Go Cow and Krillin and Piccolo and Majin Buu, Hercules. I remember Hercules. Talk about toxic masculinity. Yeah, so that's my experience. So I guess, do you like Dragon Ball Z? I assume you do. I still love Dragon Ball Z. Very cool. Do they still make the new ones? Is there like a Super Saiyan 27 now? I lost track of how many Super Saiyans there are. Too many to follow. What are you doing? We were walking around Vicksburg, Mississippi. I'm clearing the camera so it looks nicer for you guys. There we go. I was watching Dragon Ball before it came to America. That's cool. When it was in Spain. That's awesome. So you're an early pioneer. I remember when 9/11 happened and they were having new episodes every day of Dragon Ball Z. And me being a 10-year-old, almost 11, 9/11 just happened, and it was so such a bullshit, non-empathetic kid. My biggest concern when a new episode of Dragon Ball Z. So sweet and innocent. Kids suck in a lot of ways. Like, kids don't have any empathy. Some do, I guess, but not many. So yeah, that was my 9/11 story of hoping there was a new episode. That was my biggest concern. I was right in New York when 9/11 happened, and I was thinking, are they still going to have a new episode of Dragon Ball Z? Yeah, too many Super Saiyan levels. Yes, what from are you? What from am I? What from who am I? What grammar have you? Do you? Are you grammar? Spell you can? I am from New York City, and we are in Vicksburg, Mississippi. I'm going to try to decipher your question as best I possibly can. So this is downtown. Pretty cool. Vicksburg is doing quite a bit better than Jackson, where we just checked out. Now, Vicksburg is smaller. I want to say Vicksburg has about 40,000 people, 40 to 50,000. Jackson, Mississippi, had 200,000. So this is a much smaller area. A lot less down and out, though. Let me clean the camera. There's Koyakin, Super Saiyan 2, Jesus, Super Saiyan 4, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, Ultra Instinct Omen, Ultra Instinct Sign, Ultra Instinct. That was a lie. Thank you, Lyric Mania. That's words good with this one. I don't know what that means, Wesley. Usually I trust you, but thank you. Maybe I have a little more commentary to lend. Do they still have a new episode of Dragon Ball? Yes, they did have a new episode of Dragon Ball Z during 9/11. Mastered Ultra Instinct and True Ultra Instinct on Goku alone. Okay, very cool. Lycomania. You really do like your Dragon Ball Z. But hey, you could like heroin. That's much worse. So, all the respect in the world to you. And yeah, if you want to just continue listing all the Super Saiyans, I don't think it'll ever end. Surprised there wasn't Super Saiyan 23 starring Vin Diesel. This is cool. They got a little cigar lounge. So I love all the little old alleyways. This is a very historic old city. Got an old newsstand. That's classic. Thank God. The Blue Baron. Yes. I thank him every day. Hi, he's friendly. What's going on? Want to say hi? Say hi to your friend? Want a drink? He's all over the place. Say hey. You want to say hey? Want to say hey? Say hey to your friend. Hey, doing all right? Just walking around with him. Enjoying the shade. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He's enjoying the attention. I'm never enough for him. Very emotionally needy. Thank you for saying hi to him. So yeah, you got some fun characters hanging out in the street. Getting drunk in the middle of the day. I like it. So that's the vibe of Vicksburg. Do you think life's boring, Soba? I'm enjoying myself. I don't think it's very boring. I mean, it's not boring when you don't work. It's a lot more fun. So, am I proud of that? No. Is it boring? I would say no. This is cool. It's a classic little Coke machine. If you could see it, you probably can't see it. Little old Coke, vintage Coke. Kind of cool. That's what I like about all these old South cities is they have little nuggets of vintage everything. Vintage buildings, vintage signs. This is a really pretty kind of greenway over here. They designed the city very nicely. I will say that. Jackson, there's a lot of advantage stuff, empty parking lots. Here what they did is they developed it and made it kind of these nice pretty little greenways. So there's still high crime in Vicksburg. And Vicksburg certainly has its issues, but I do think it's a more pleasant, not that Jackson was bad, but it's a more pleasant place to walk around in. I think, built better towards the pedestrian, kind of enjoying the city. And we're going to see the mighty Mississippi probably up ahead. Look out for me, oh muddy water, your mystery is deep and wide. I got a need for going someplace. So he wants to get back down to the river, I think, so we'll probably head in that direction. Oh my God, Vegeta, instead of Ultra Instinct, has Ultra Ego. Gohan has Final Gohan form. Beast Gohan. Piccolo, his new form is well, Orange Piccolo. I needed to know all of this. This is cool. Thank you. Please share more, and I will read them back. No matter what, I will. I guarantee you that. Thank you for this information about Piccolo. Piccolo is green, as I recall. And I think he dealt with a lot of racism because he was green. And there's another one named Majin Buu, who people made offensive caricatures of because he was pink. So Dragon Ball Z is pretty racist. I'm kidding, it's not really. Mary Ill says, ha ha ha, emojis, 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 emojis. Thank you for the emojis. This is a dead end, boy. Ain't shit here, boy. If you want to go to the river, you gotta walk this way. He's defiant, but he doesn't realize there's a cage. I know why the caged bird sings. Because of Goku. We can try to go this way. I don't think they'll let you. He had the mind waver, Piccolo. Parentheses. Okay. He waved minds. Very cool. Very clean. This is a nice little redneck setup of this hotel. I like that. They got their lawn chairs here. I should stay at this hotel. You know, I haven't reserved a hotel yet. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll stay here. I don't know. Should I stay here or should I go on? If you think you're skinny enough to fit, we could cross this way. Is that what you want to do? I think he's too fat. All right. Well, that's your problem. I don't know what to tell you. We could try this way if you want. You know, it's a shame because we were seeing cool parts of the city. Now the dog wants to go to the more boring part, but oh well. I think he probably wants to get, but this might be a short stream. He might want to get back to the car because he thinks it's hot. He's like, screw this. He's even hot when it's like 70 degrees. This is too hot for him. So he might be just wanting to run back to the car at this point. I parked right next to the river though, so he could cool himself off. He was able to cool himself off when we parked, and he could cool himself off and get a drink from the river when we returned to the car as well. Okay. Gohan, his final Gohan form in Beast Gohan. Piccolo has a new form as well, Orange Piccolo, and also has 2 forms past his final form. My God. Piccolo has a lot of forms. Piccolo is dishonest. Very cool. God, how do all these, luckily I haven't been salty today, but how do all these like 15-year-olds, maybe you're not 15, I mean, you could be 75, I don't know, but how do all these like 15-year-olds find my stream? Because I click like it's not made for kids. I click that each and every time. Not that this is like, you know, detrimental towards kids or anything. But, you know, I don't understand how you all get on here, but that's all right. You're more than welcome to. And no, Piccolo, oh, sorry. Lyric Mania is offended. Like a maniac. Like a maniac. Oh, I get it. Like a maniac. Well, you could just spell it the normal way, but you want to spell your username like an asshole, that's okay with me. Like a maniac. No, Piccolo has 2 forms. I got that wrong. I think I said Piccolo had. I don't give a shit. And he has the mind wave, as Wesley said. Cool. Anyway, we're going towards the river. But thank you for weighing in. I appreciate it, like a maniac. And I'm sorry that I made fun of your username. It is creative. And, you know, sometimes creativity succeeds, sometimes it fails. This is interesting. I have no idea what the hell this is, but it's something. This is probably an extension for like a Coast Guard or something, or people to watch over in the river. But now we're kind of going back more towards the stick. So we can go this way. I don't give a shit. Whatever way you want to go. Oh, whoops. I have a 15-year-old watching. I shouldn't say the S word. That's where it's not too bad. I think you've heard it before. Frieza has 2 more forms past his fight. You know what? Let's talk about Frieza. I think Frieza seems to be the first transgender cartoon character. Because, like, I was like, Frieza's a chick, right? Like, Frieza sounds like a chick. There's a woman's voice. And then Frieza's a girl's name. So, I mean, you know, in a lot of ways, Dragon Ball Z was incredibly progressive and forward-thinking. And I'm wondering, where's Frieza's GLAAD award? She, he, they should get one. 1,000%, in my opinion. But yeah, Frieza, the first transgendered popular cartoon character. Frieza is a lovable racist. Okay, I didn't know Frieza was racist. That's new for me. Wow. Oh, maybe Frieza shouldn't get that award. It's like when Ellen DeGeneres got the GLAAD award. They're like, oh, hey, actually, you're an evil person. Whoops. But there are others. Fear not. So we're going to look at a riverboat up ahead. That's cool. The old, back in the old South, there used to be these famous denizens of gambling on the riverboat, and you'd be able to be on the river, which meant you're in between states. So right now, like what we're looking at, we're in Mississippi right now, but right across this river is Louisiana. So they'd have these old, beautiful riverboats where you could get away with lots of sinning, prostitution, gambling. Not anymore. That'd be cool if that were still the case. But no thoughts on this riverboat. But yeah, they used to be famous for, obviously transporting people, and they had different levels of quality, right? There were some that were very genteel, and for rich people, probably this would have been like a rich person's boat. And there are smaller ones that were, again, like kind of gambling dens, prostitution dens. And so there's a lot of cool history in this whole neck of the woods. The dog is happy. He's taking a nice drink from the water because he is a drunkard. This might be a short stream, guys, only because the dog might just want to go in the hotel and check in and enjoy the AC. He's not liking this heat. Tell me if you think I should shave him. I always wonder. Maybe. Hi, nice to see you. Linsta, how are you? Nice to hear. Nice to see you again. Long time no see. Yeah, I got arrested. I got paranoid that Scientology was following me because I got arrested for small-time marijuana possession. I had under an ounce, and I was in jail for about 16 hours. And Scientology knew where I was, and since I fight them, I thought maybe they're watching now. Maybe they knew what was up. So I wanted to get out of Georgia before I started live streaming again before I did my content. I think I might be a little over paranoid, but yeah. I didn't expect you to be here, Vegeta, but I do suppose monkeys travel in groups, says Frieza. Great quote, like a maniac. That's hilarious. Wow, you know some hidden gems. That was a great quote. I missed that one. Yeesh. That's funny. I like that one. Well, thank you for your contributions. Yes, the dog is really enjoying it. It's some gross ass river though. I wouldn't swim. Usually I'll swim in rivers, but this one is so dirty. But the dog is hating the sun right now. He is like, why are you taking me here? But beautiful. This is what kind of sucks. The dog is miserable right now because it's too hot for him. 70 degrees ain't shit, but it's too hot for the dog. Kakarot. Is that Kakarot? Cool. I don't know what that is. Is that like a carrot? So many people say so many inexplicable things to me, but that's part of the fun, is deciphering what the hell you guys are trying to say. Well, now the dog wants to not go to the car, but wants to go up, because the dog knows exactly where the car is. But he might just want to hang out in the shade. Around and round the monkey goes. Pretty good Frieza imitation, eh? Still remember that from back in the day. Kakarot is Goku Saiyan's name. I didn't know he had a separate Saiyan name. That's a whole deal, isn't it? There's a little park up ahead. Kind of cute. And you can actually see some tourists out and about. So this is a nice city. Nicer compared to some of the other cities we've checked out. But let's take a look at some of the murals. This is cool. So this is all the history of the river we just saw. And this is a bit of a tourist destination because they really did some cool things. Although that might be Jefferson Davis, the Confederate dude. Awkward. Old steam. Pretty cool. This is cool. Campbell College, which I think was one of the pioneering historically black colleges. So again, a lot of beautiful history here. Oh, you can see the first bottling, right here in Vicksburg, was the first bottling of Coca-Cola. 1894. Right here in this city. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. Joseph Biterhorn was a candy merchant and soda fountain operator. He had an idea that would reshape the soft drink industry. He took the popular fountain beverage Coke and put it in it was the first time sold in bottles. So there you go. So obviously this is the famous, we can the monuments later, guys, if you're interested. Leave a comment if you want me to check out Monument Park. This is where, this is all these monuments dedicated to the Civil War. So that's a little awkward history. But yeah, see, there's a bus load full of people. So Vicksburg has some tourism. This used to be the old, probably more industrious, busy downtown. But yeah, some cool murals. Honestly, my interest has peaked. Well, and then get off my stream. I don't know what to tell you, but that's all right. Thank you for commenting nonetheless. That's what counts. That's the most important part. I kind of like the murals. I guess you guys don't like full art. Looking at the jazz. I think this is cool to see. But now I only have like 3 people watching, so I guess they don't like it. But you know what? I'll just look at this by my goddamn self. If y'all want to hop off my stream, just do it. Get me off. All right, hey, now we have 5 people. Cool. We're walking around Vicksburg. We have some beautiful murals. Some people aren't interested in art, like this person. Thank you, Litsa. Litsa always finds the murals interesting. I think they're interesting too. There's a lot of jazz, a lot of music history. So yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff to look at. Howlin' Wolf was here. Presidential visit. So again, ton of history all around here. These are the miserable people. God, look how miserable they look. Trying to say is murals are interesting to see. Oh, you piqued, I get that. Piqued your interest. Oh, good. Well, thank you. That's nice to hear. Although I still only have 3 people. This is Vicksburg in the 50s. The car school, Tudor Gothic. Well, they're very proud of their segregated school. Okay, well. More of the old riverboat. Probably another school. Some ox. A lot of agriculture, farming here. This is Vicksburg now. So you can kind of look at the murals and compare it to the actual city. And oh, this is cool. Somebody surrendered. The founding of Vicksburg in Methodism. So there's the Methodists were big here. Interesting. Yeah, I forgot that's a deep south thing. Vicksburg being destroyed. This is probably after a flood. Tornado. There we go. There's a 1953 Vicksburg tornado. Interesting. 3rd deadliest in the state, claims 38 lives. So that's a bummer. Vicksburg tornado. This is cool. Some religious wingnuts. Beautiful view of the ocean. I mean the ocean, the river. So this kind of takes a look at the shameful history of the city. Rosa Temple High School. 59 Rosa Temple High School, named in honor of a beloved longtime school teacher, was built for African Americans, and the old school, J. Bowman High, was closed. She served as the Temple's first principal, and became the school, this all-black school, became one of the most prestigious high schools in all of Mississippi. So this is pretty cool. So she kind of made her school famous, an all-black school, segregated school, but one of the few that was one of the best schools. I got Miss Mississippi. My guess is she's probably the first black Mississippi, Mississippi. Started in 1934. Held his first pageant, and nothing really interesting besides for that. But interesting. Dog saw a cat, all bets are off. So you can see some of the old train. And I'm now just chasing my dog who found a cat. Now he's looking for this cat. You ain't ever gonna find him. Oh shit, the cat's right there. Come on. Hey. Come on. Alright, well this might take forever, guys. I don't know how long it'll be on the stream, because now the dog found a cat and he won't stop staring at the cat. The cat's under this train. This is going to take a while. That's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. Well, you got a nice view of the river at least. Hey, come on. Now he's obsessed with this cat right now. It's not good. I should have brought the leash, because the cat's like literally right there. Come on. He's not going to get the cat, so that's nice, but cat's meowing. Alright, this might be a quick stream, guys. We got 2 people left. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna have to wrangle this dog out. But yeah, appreciate all you guys as always. And we'll probably check in tomorrow, the next day in Monroe. Au revoir.